Tears into Pearls was recorded and produced by myself at Soulmerge Productions 2015 at Port Macquarie on the Mid-North Coast, New South Wales, Australia. Tears into Pearls, the next album that was released. I called this masterpiece the Deliverance album, as I felt, and I still feel, this record definitely delivers. Very fresh at the time, this group of songs, I believe I did give them my very all. Another complete turnaround from the last album, Beautiful Madness. I wrote this album to proclaim that I conquered what I feared and dealt with in the past. The light at the end of the tunnel, a brand new world to be explored, and the darkness left behind. Trash into treasure, tears into pearls. The album is quite optimistic rather than negative. Being at my family home residence back in Port Macquarie, I had the chance to just do that without any distractions and being able to focus. My ideas, my art, my passion, and my music all just started to flourish. This record is loved by many friends, family, fans, and critics. I feel that's because when I released it, I was shedding a true, happy, positive me vibe that everyone was happy to see after the last album. Starting off with the album title track, Tears into Pearls, was and still is a great anthem. This dancey, uplifting track was the icebreaker to get everyone into the start of the story and the album. Now, because I was back home with the oldies and seeing old friends and extended family, I was literally having the time of my life. That's what the second song was about. Dancey with a pop rock feel, this song brought out a nice change in the itinerary. This album definitely was a group of happy-go-lucky tunes, with the next few tracks brilliance, no more sadness or more happiness, and fusion. Such a party theme going on. This is what my fans wanted to see and hear from me. I really loved it, and so did they. The next two songs following routine suit, My Dreams and Shining Star, were the ballads of the start of the list. My Dreams has a real rural country feel, whereas Shining Star is more your R&B kind of ballad. I love creating these tunes. They made me feel a great sense of well-being and happiness, and feeling at home and feeling secure and safe. Of course, the dancey part wasn't over yet, or is it the dance party wasn't over yet? With Now You See Me, Now You Don't, and Don't Stop Loving, These two songs were both the later produced songs of the album. Now about these songs, at this point in time I had been back and forth to the Central Coast seeing my past partner, rekindling our romance. But I had said Port Macquarie was my home, and I didn't want to leave. Because I did leave the coast for very good reason. So we agreed to see each other once a month or every 2 weeks, which really worked for me. I was happy getting my space without any interference and getting to see him after a bit from not seeing him. I felt it helped our relationship because we missed each other terribly. And every time we seen each other, it was magic. That explains the last two songs mentioned. Now you see me, now you don't. You see me 1 minute, and then I'm gone. But don't stop loving me. Tomorrow is another day, another pop rock song, but this time a ballad. The music on this track was actually created many years ago before I wrote the lyrics to it. One day I was at home, feeling down and having a bad day, feeling depressed and feeling anxious. So to keep myself busy, I decided to go through my old tunes. I found this one and decided to write my feelings to it. That's how this song was born. And it's a great song. The rest of the album is just great tunes put together to complete this masterpiece. Although the last two songs, Day by Day and Transparent, were on the negative side. But in these songs I was being truthful and honest. I figured as usually the end of the album is the least listened to, I would put these songs at the end, considering all the best tracks were put at the start. Some albums are like that. All the good songs are at the start, and all the non-important songs are at the end. Now the cover art being in its blue contrast gave it a calming depth vibe. Very simple and very straightforward. The track, Tears into Pearls, gave me a blue vibe, so that's why I went for the blue coloured cover art. My chromesthesia was definitely taking place here. Tears and pearls can be blue, clear, or cloudy, pearlish. So that's why I went with the colour blue. Although people were also surprised that this album was a happy album, considering of its colour. Blue meaning sadness, resentment, depression. But that's not why I did that. A welcome shock is always at its pros when it comes to the fans and friends' perspective of your work. This album is still pretty popular online. I do know that this album is on a lot of people's playlists, as I've been told. If you don't have it already, why not listen to it for yourself? It's one of my best albums, I feel. Especially out of the earlier ones. But without your support, I wouldn't be doing this. So I want to thank you again for being on board with this project. It means a lot to me. May your tears be turned into pearls, just like mine. Turn that trash into treasure. I love you all.